I think they surprised a lot of people by almost winning the game, but Cheshire, they found a way.
Yeah, huge comeback by Bristol, who were down as much as 20 in the third quarter, and they did it on the defensive end. They got stopped, they held. Yeah, and I like the mismatch with Skylar White and Brad Green. The quicker White, who shoots the three, it's hard for Brad Green to get out and close out on them.
Green trying to go to work, post move, can't get it. Gets zone rebound, the putback is good. Could that be a price to pay? Well, many fans, I should say, very impressed with how Cheshire have been this year. I mean, you know, historically, they've always been a good team, but you can see Skylar White hitting for 17, but there's a little bit of swag to them this year. Good to see him back in the league, of course, joining late in the season. Cheshire trying to take the lead. Tip back is good, and you know, that's one thing. Small ball, but they go for second chances. Possibly take the lead with a three-pointer. Bradley thought about going for the three, can't get it. Too predictable, that one's intercepted. Now here come the Phoenix. Tempo's gonna be so crucial to this game. Skylar White from downtown, knocking down the three-pointer.
Skylar White finding his rhythm again after struggling a little bit at the end of the season. When he plays well, this team wins, coming off a 20-point game.
Flyers trailing by 3 points. Avoids the block, goes in, finishes under pressure. Well, Skylar White was getting ready for the help side, but there's nothing stopping Tevin Ollison. Flyers now looking to try to take the lead for the first time. Well, for the second time, excuse me, Ollison goes for a step back. This one's up, and it's good. Well, that's a confidence, and right now he's feeling it very early on.
Bristol have a chance to win games when Ollison plays this way. He had 25 in the last game, really efficient with 60% from the field.
All the kicks out to LaQuincy Rideau, wide open in the corner. Wow. Right now avoiding the out-of-bounds violation, trying to go for a post-up. Well, left it wide open, goes up, and again, well, the defense, miscommunication by the Flyers. 4-point lead at the moment here for the Phoenix. Bradley trying to go for a post-up. Elevates in the air, excuse me, and again, a nice little hook inside the lane.
He's so smart. The transfer from Division I to the British Basketball League hasn't been as hard for him.
Rafa Thomas Edwards, and again, you mentioned the higher counted second chance points could be the difference.
It does, but when you have Edwards to clean up like that, he was huge. Plus 13 on the night, their captain. He just did all the little things right.
Well, here we go, going in, finishing, getting the layup.
And offensively, they're finding ways to crash much better. They only had 6 offensive rebounds in the first game. They average almost 15.
Well, there's another one, but the putback's no good. Kylie, he's got to finish that one.
He does. Faded too much to his left there, was unable to get that finger out.
All right, turn it over now. They got a chance here. Goes up, and now, well, no, they missed it. Finally getting into trouble. You just felt that basketball.
We will, and that's turnover number 6 for Cheshire in the first quarter. Only had 15 in game 1. They need to take care of the ball.
Green go for a post-up. Use the strength, goes in, finishes. Trying to orchestrate something. Time winding down. Chagwa's going to pull up. He can make these, and no problem with a hand in his face. Anytime you've got 6'10" hitting three. A bit of a sluggish, slow start, to say the least, from both these two teams. But Chagwa just taking Brad Green to school inside the paint. Well, Green got it on the perimeter. Looking to give this one up. Ollison goes in with a bit of a Euro step. That was beautiful. 1-point lead to the visitors. A win tonight. They'll close this series out, and it would be bye-bye for Bristol here in the postseason. Of course, the Flyers did find a bit of form towards the end of the regular season. Rideau comes up, hitting his second three-pointer. And goes up, well, just threw his body out. Nothing cool, but here come the Phoenix. Trying to push the ball quickly with Rideau. He's made 2 threes. Gets his own rebound. Connor, I think the hunger table has turned. I think Cheshire right now proving the points.
Yeah, Cheshire have woken up. Ability to win. We saw them win a lot of games at home last year. Not so many this year, but they're in this playoff and they won a game 3.
Well, what a rejection by Aaron Wright now. The nightmare that you have against the Phoenix. So many perimeter options. There's another one, Chagwa. Oh, you might as well just invite them. Hey, take it.
Brad Green, he has to stay with those shooters.
Johnson pulls up a 3, can't get it. This is much better though for Bristol. Fighting for second chances. Tries again. That's a hot. That's what you need here for playoff basketball. Well, they have to build possession by possession. Nice play by Ollison, excuse me, avoiding the block. Tough finish. Game 2 between the Cheshire Phoenix and the Bristol Flyers. The Phoenix, if they win tonight, they'll wrap up the series. Unless Unless the Flyers have something to say about that, and already a nice little response there from Jacob. Again, the elevation, he's tough. Well, Smith coming up to set the ball screen for Allison. Now we're under 10 the shot clock. Allison turning it over. That time Smith was wide open. Here comes Chagwa. Goes in all the way again, looking like a baby tucked in Jay. Chagwa's made 2. Back eye now. They need numbers ahead. They don't quite have it. Allison, this one's wide open. The nice follow by Thomas Evans, and again, second chance points. Kyla, I'll reiterate what you said.
Field goal percentage in the league, so they need extra possessions, extra points, and it stops Cheshire from being able to get down in transition.
Well, Aaron Rye just put in the ice in isolation on the plate. Aaron Rye coming in from the weak side. Allison forgetting to box him out. Rye trying to post up, going in, playing a bit of bully basketball. And it's all Phoenix. We're currently live here. This beautiful city in the southwest. Town's been accustomed to seeing good basketball over the years. Chagwa left too much time and space. Again, Carter, I don't think Bristol learned the lesson.
It's just a catch and shoot. He's not thinking about anyone around him, which means Bristol are not close enough to him.
Well, Lucas left wide open. Can he respond? That's what they need. Doe finds Chagwa. Hesitates, now he takes the 3, and again, you may need to change up the game plan. This man is simply punishing.
Yeah, you need to get shots up against Cheshire. You need those possessions.
Well, Smith comes up with a double team, and again, if that's the defense you're gonna play, give a wide open layup off a miscommunication. You might. Hold it now, trying to look for a backdoor play. Nowhere to go. Chagwa guarded by Allison. Now wants to take him inside the paint. Again, defense falls asleep, and they pay the price big time from Aaron Rye. And the Flyers cut it down to single digits. Tough pass finds Jacob. Huge 3 in the corner. It's up, and it's good. Now it's a 7-point ball game. Double team comes Smith again, overcommitting. Finds Maceo. 3 is up, and there you can see there's the composure.
Cannot overjump the double team. He's taken himself out of it. It's 5-on-4 for a Cheshire team that move the ball in the perimeter and make threes.
Help side defenders. Again, it's all about intelligence and composure at the moment.
The point of the double team is to...
Right, his answer, I think he heard me.
I had to pause on that.
Rye with the ball in his hands. Finds Chagwa. Hesitates. Hail Mary from downtown. Ethan Chagwa just said, guess what? I don't care who you are. I'll see you on the 19th of May at the O2 Arena. Now, well, of course, the big thing, the big talking point is going to be what was said in the wall. What a rejection by Brad Green. Good defense. I guess the ultimate thing is what was actually said for the technical. Now, quick 3 from the Flyers up, side of the backboard. Oh, here we go. Aaron Rye now on the break. It goes up, throws it down with 2 hands.
Tough, quick shots. They need to execute, as you see in this offense, and get high percentage looks.
Well, going inside the paint, Brad Green, that's... Ryan looking to attack. Chagwa's been on fire. This one's just off to the right, can't get it, but it falls into the hands of LaQuincy Rideau. It's the same story again, Phoenix.
Oh, I agree, absolutely. And what a great chance to engage even more in conversations about the British Basketball League and the playoffs.
It's just been such a fantastic season for the Phoenix. You got to think, could this be a team that goes to the O2? Could they possibly win it? But Allison now firing a 3. It's up, but it's not over yet. Back to single digits, Allison.
And that's how Bristol did it. Game 1 was starting to hit a couple of threes to get themselves back into it. Now we have such high rates of 3-point shooting. The deficit doesn't really matter if you've got time because of that 3-point shot. Your season's on the line. You have to go and crash hard.
Right down the middle, twist and turn, it goes up. This guy simply is unstoppable.
And then they're able to hit threes from the space, and then again they're able to go inside because you're worried about the 3-point shooters, so you can't step off of them as much.
Jacob down the middle, nowhere to go. Here come the Phoenix, they have numbers. Bump, it goes in. Get in the and 1, going to the free throw line. The Flyers, again, taking a bit too much time. Down to Rafa Thomas Edwards. Spins baseline, goes up, no foul called. Good defense by the Phoenix. Aaron Rye goes in, well, changes hands midair. Flyers have struggled offensively. Cheshire forcing Bristol anywhere they want in their offense. But there's a three-pointer, and that cuts it down to 15.
Much needed three, and I think that little conversation with Aaron Wright got Lucas riled up.
Bit of contact goes in, and momentarily, this guy responds. He's taking it over.
Such a bully this game. So many different ways getting to the rim. He drives left, Leslie Smith.
The free throw shooting may be a kryptonite factor here tonight for Aaron Wright, but take nothing away. He's been terrific. He does have the double-double at the end. Leslie Smith just gets a lucky drop on the three-pointer. He can't be booking any air miles at the moment because the Phoenix, the way it's going, semifinals could very well be a reality as Rafa Thomas Edwards get in the layup to drop, and that cuts it down to 13. I think it might be 11. I think he did pick it up just as I last reached it, but right now in the lane going up. Are you kidding me? This guy has no limits anywhere he's on the floor. Kyla, how does he do it? But this is Larry Bird-esque in a Phoenix jersey. In and around, a little scoop wrap.
He's an absolute workhorse. It's amazing to have a player like that on your team that just wants to do all the gritty stuff and work every second he's on the floor.
Flyers looking to get this one in bounds. Nowhere to go at the moment. Finds Smith under the paint, goes in.
The entire game is Aaron Wright stays on the floor whilst the defender jumps, and then he uses you to create contact. You have to stay down against him.
I mean, trying to figure out how to defend Aaron Wright here in the British Basketball League is like trying to get a first mark in AP Calculus in the USA high school. I mean, it's impossible, but...
Yeah, the amount of free throws we've seen from him